Hey there, Brewberries. What's up, and welcome to another episode of Brew Build. Today we're back, and we are here back in our little city area. I am glad that you guys like this because I really like it. I think it feels very nice. There are some things that I do want to do in this just to improve some of the builds. So all of the tops of the buildings all have this kind of like alternating slab stairs type of thing. And I want to make maybe this one, which being like the tallest, some of like maybe this one, or this one. I'm not really sure. Nah, I think this one and potentially this one. I want to make a dome roof similar to what we've got, and then that one I think will be a dome roof because I want to kind of emulate that right there on the top of there so that we have this like consistent theme of like some dome roof thingies sticking up, and I think they'll be bigger and make the build feel a little bit more interesting as well, and we'll kind of have some consistent theming going along. So we'll have some flat roofs, we'll have some dome roofs. I think it's going to be good. Now, we're not going to do that in today's episode because I don't really want to do much in the ways of building these things on camera or anything like that. We may tackle these buildings right here, or at least block them out. I think that might be good just to get this the feeling of what this will feel like out and in the world, and I think that'll be good because then we'll really start feeling what this is. This whole town that's going to start feeling like, I keep saying feeling super a lot. So yeah, pardon all the feels, but I really love how this is starting to feel. I think having occasional domes on the roofs will be good as well. And then having this area here, these are going to be taller than these. I'm thinking they're going to be 3 stories. So I think that's going to be a really nice thing that it'll be sticking out up way over this because this build's going to be pretty darn big, I think, as well. And then, of course, well, I forgot I planted bamboo. This guy is going to be the windmill, and it's going to be quite tall. Like think lighthouse tall. You know the lighthouse in season 1? Think that level. I'm going to use the same shape, and then it's going to be a windmill. So it's going to be pretty gargantuan. Now, in order for us to do stuff today, I need to do some resource gathering because what I would like to do is, well, one, gather up more andesite to finish the road area here, get it all the way down here. I'm going to clear out all this cobblestone and plan out. I think we're going to do like a kelp drying area over here. I think that could be really good. We're not going to be building that today, but just planning it out potentially. Building all the road out here. This entire area is probably going to be all andesite into brick is what I'm thinking. Brick terracotta mixture. Starting right here is where the brick is going to start. And then it's going to go all the way over to roughly like right here or so. And this is going to be where the main dock type of stuff is going to be. So there's going to be like a big old brick thing that extends out. I don't know how many blocks, but it's going to be fairly large. And then there's going to be kind of docks jutting out from either that direction or on the sides. I'm thinking actually the sides may make more sense. But in order for us to do that, what I want to do is more of, well, let's get in the boat. That's probably easier to not have to keep swimming and hear all the swimming bobbing up and down sound. I want to work on the cliffs here. So we've got these kind of cliffs right here. And while that is very nice and all, I want to extend them all the way down because we're going to actually have a pathway that is going to be roughly where, like, the docks are going to be made out of a material that doesn't match that well because, like, the brick is not going to match very well because of the fact it's an addition once this whole sinking of the town happened. And so we're going to have a pathway that connects up like right here that actually winds its way down the cliffside all the way down. And then that's how we're going to actually start getting a path. It's going to be like our path down to the underwater area to link back up to the island that's over there. And so hopefully that makes sense. But today I want to work on the cliffs on this front facing side. We will probably only do, I don't know. We'll probably do from where we started there all the way over. It's all going to be like stone. And then eventually we'll work in some texture variation, but it's underwater, so you don't really need to see it that much. And then right here, this won't be too bad because we're just going to kind of connect it up to what's already existing. So it's really just this floating area here. So it's going to be like right up to this line here. And I think that's going to be what we should do today. We can't do the whole island. That's just ridiculous. So that is the plan. Now let's first check our stone resources. I don't think I have that much. Don't have much tough, and yeah, that's definitely not enough. So I'm gonna gather up a lot of stone. Gonna gather up a lot of tough, or at least a variety of tough, and deep slate. That's kind of my goal for today. It's gonna take a while too because we don't have an efficiency 5. So I may work on that as well. I need to make this healthy again, and then it's we don't have a beacon, so gonna take me a while. I'm gonna be digging a big old hole, and that's not that interesting. So we're gonna do it in a quick old time lapse because it seems like you guys kind of like the intermittent time lapses that are more speedy, quick, and get kind of all the stuff out of the way without taking up too much time. And I kind of agree. I like a good old time lapse, but one that takes like 30 seconds. I don't need a big old time lapse in my life. And I don't think you guys do either. So I'm going to get to work on that stuff, gathering up resources. Then we're going to get on into the building. All righty. So just an FYI, if you hear any sort of random noise in the background that sounds like a little bit like a whine or something, that'd be Mavris. We are training him to try to get him to stay in his place for a very long time. And so I currently have him up in the office, and he's just a chill in his place. And he's doing really well at it, and he doesn't generally whine. But if you hear anything, that's what's going on. And I may have to make an occasional random little cut just to make it so that, you know, I if he starts getting off, I have to I act on it fast and make him stay back on. But look, this room is pretty barren because I finally moved all of our stuff. Now, this chest I did not move because I moved the important stuff, but it's all junk. So I may just make this like a junk storage basement and just kind of finish it out as we finish out the island cliffs and stuff. Once that's in place, we can kind of decorate this out and make it the basement we want it, the basement of our dreams, if you will. Now, what I need to do is I've got these potions of invisibility, and I went ahead and made them to make sure that we could actually make them because I thought I could remember the recipe, but I wasn't quite sure. So I wanted to make sure I could. But I wanted to run you through the process. Y'all should know how to make potions of invisibility because, real briefly, what I need to do, what I've realized would be really helpful is I'm planning on doing, I went ahead and got Respiration 3, and we have Aqua Affinity and Blast Protection, which is a new thing, and Unbreaking and all that on our helmet. So our helmet's like decked out, super good, and that's really awesome. But I realized, it'd probably be actually really, really handy to have a couple of conduit powered things going on here. And we may not be able to get the conduits today because I have to go and find Nautilus shells, and so I'm going to try and get the conduit power going if I can. If not, then we'll get it in between episodes or something. But what I realized, in order to do that, I need to go ahead and get some prismarine to be able to make the sort of structure that goes around it. And so we're going to be going to that temple right there just to steal some of their prismarine. Not really sure how much is needed. I'm just going to gather a couple stacks, I think, of it, and I think that'll be good. But I wanted to test out and see if invisibility potions worked against guardians, because if so, then we're set and we're golden. So I went ahead and made these. But I wanted to take you through the process to see if you didn't know, then you now know. You'll now know how to make invisibility potions, and then you'll also be able to either make the mistake I made and think that they work on guardians, or you'll be able to realize, hey, you can use these on guardians, and the potion making tutorial that I'm about to lay in front of you. So, firstly, brewing stand. You need that, obviously. Get some water bottles. They're always good. Throw some nether wart in there. You have to make a night vision potion first. All right, now we have our awkward potion, which is great. So then to make night vision, you need to put in nether wart for the awkward potion, and then a golden carrot for the night vision potion. All right, there we are. Potion of night vision. It's only 3 minutes long. Now, what you need to do is we need a fermented spider eye. Now, if you don't know how to make a fermented spider eye, you need a spider eye, you need sugar, and you need a brown mushroom. And you can just make it like so. That makes this fermented spider eye. And that goes right in. Don't take the night vision out. You can just make 3 of them. Or if you want to keep a night vision, you don't have to make 3, I suppose. And so actually what we should do, I may actually take one of these out and just make 2 since we have so many of these. We'll just go ahead and plop. Actually, I'm going to take 2 out. You know what? Why not? I don't need 5 potions of invisibility. We're going to put that in fermented spider eye into night vision. Here we go. And there we go. Potion of invisibility 3. Now, what needs to happen is we need to make it longer. We want the 8-minute one because that is be good. That is be good. That's not English. That would be great if it would last 8 minutes. I don't know if this actually works. If you can have different potions in here and you add redstone. Ooh, it can. So you add redstone to increase the duration of the potion. And there we go. Night vision 8 minutes. Night vision 8 minutes. Invisibility 8 minutes. And we're good. Now we have so many potions of invisibility, and we have a couple potions of night vision. Now, I don't think we're going to need them all. Oh my gosh, it's nighttime. That's no good. We need to sleep. Now, I'm going to also go in here, and you can kind of see how I've been organizing things a little bit. I kind of went through it before, not that much. It's not really like crazy impressive or anything. Nothing too crazy. Food's going to go up here. That's the only thing that's like really not labeled. Random things and stuff. Potions will probably go in one of these. Like I may throw potions in here as well since we aren't going to use all these, or at least I really hope we don't. But we'll use both of those to go for it. And then I actually would like to get some more food for one. Where'd the food go? I knew I had it in. Oh, I didn't open the proper one. Okay, we'll go food here. And let's go ahead and just cook up 16 of those real quick. And then also get a couple blocks that we can break fairly simply underwater. What would be easy to break, or what do I not care if we don't even break? Let's just do netherrack. I think that'll be good. We'll just do netherrack. I'm going to go cook this food up. And I suppose away we go. Now, I don't honestly know if this is going to work. I know the night vision will obviously just make things easier, but I don't know if the potion of invisibility will actually stop guardians from seeing me. If it does, beautiful. We'll be able to explore around and not have anything to do with the guardians. If not, then we will have to have something to do with the guardians, and I don't really look forward to that, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and drink this, get a good sight in here. Ooh, beautiful. And potion, let's get a little closer before we do this one. Okay, now let's get a little bit closer and see if... Oh, okay, this is not the entrance, but let's get close. Can you see me? Doesn't look like it. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, they can. Oh, nope, they can. They can definitely see me. Okay. Oh, here's the yellow guardian. I should have made a water breathing potion. Why didn't I do that? I was so into making the potions that I didn't make the water breathing, and now I'm gonna drown. That's no good. Oof. Maybe they can see me, but it's just like takes longer. Maybe that's what it is. I bet that's what it is. It's not like full on invisibility. Whoa, we got a sponge from that? How did we get a sponge? Do I still have mining fatigue? I do indeed. Man, this is going to be rough. How are we going to... Maybe let's find the other elders, and then we should be good. Yeah, I'm going to need... I'm going to definitely need some way to get air. Oh, hello. Let's... Oh, this is not going to work. We're not going to be able to use netherrack. Nope, we are not going to be able to get air if we do this. Oh, I'm a fool. I am not prepared at all. All right, potion of water breathing is active. And let's go ahead and get on into this. We will drink it like right as we get in. Don't hit me, please. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll probably be getting the effect here soon. Let's grab that. Okay, got a water bottle. Let's grab some water, some underwater sight. And let's go. Maybe, is there not another dude? Is he not really going to... Why am I in a constant swim? That's strange. I will take it. I don't know why we can mine. I would have figured that we would have gotten the mining fatigue, but I will take this. If I don't have to actually clear this place right now, then awesome. I'm totally down for that. I love... It looks so good. We need to make a... Oh, there it is. Darn. Okay. Okay. Well, we got 58. That's pretty dang good. I think that's enough for one conduit. Or at least more than one. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get on down here and start exploring and seeing where we need to go exactly. Let's go this way. Anything over here? Nope, nothing over here. Let's get on down here. And... Oh, there's the Guardian. Hello, bud. I don't have sharpness. Ouch. Hello. I don't know what he's doing here. Yay, he's dead. Oh, we got another sponge. How gorgeous. Okay, so another wet sponge down. And we have... That's 2 Guardians. Done. 2 of the big Guardian guys. All done. So... Whoa. Oh, that maybe that was that one. Because I think I know generally where they are. I've not really done these before, so let's get exploring around here. Just fully ignore you. And if you get close to them, generally they... Oh my gosh, there's so many Guardian dudes in here. Swim around. If you break their field of vision, then they will not generally get to attack you because they need a view of you to be able to kill you, or well, at least hurt you. Can I get down there? Is there anything down there? Doesn't look like it. Let's keep on exploring and seeing if there is another Guardian. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, okay. Oh. All right, our invisibility ran out. So there's invisibility. So we have everything except for... Actually, we have everything. Okay, so we... Hey, you butthole. Okay, invisibility doesn't really work, it would seem. This guy's going to be the trickiest to kill, I bet. Hello. Guardian all the way over there. Okay, we're going to get some food in us. Get some food and go. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Over here. Around. Slap that dude in the face. Slap him in the face. Ouch. Jeez, these guys hit so hard, but hopefully, I think we need to hit him like 5 or 6 times. I think we've hit him twice or 3 times. Hopefully. Hopefully, he's almost dead. Okay, good. And around, slap, around. And this is like dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Around, and around again, yet again. Around, and... Ooh. Nope, don't touch me. Jeez, it would be so much better. There we go. Okay, so now that should be it. I don't think that we actually can... I don't think there's anything else. Please don't hurt me. Oh boy, okay. So now we just wait for mining fatigue to go away, and we should be good to go on being able to clear the rest of this out. Hooray! No more mining fatigue. Okay, now we can just keep on exploring. We do need to do the water breathing again. Oh, Yeah, I see you. I see you, Guardian. I see you. Okay, so waste of time to go into this room. We're gonna just grab this. Okay, get out of here. And hopefully be able to get... Oh, a sponge room. This is what we want. Let's block this off and get all the sponges. So I'm going to take all of these because eventually the goal, I think, will be for us to create some form of farm here or at another Guardian monument thing, ocean monument. And I think that'll be good because this will be good because we'll be able to just fully clear it out on the inside at least, and then just deal with the Guardians on the outside. And I think that'll make it way more easy, I think, to deal with. All right, I think that is plenty, at least for now, to get started. That's good that we have that fully cleared now. So it'd be a really, really easy to access farm. The only issue is you can see it from the island. So I was kind of hoping to do some form of building to it. So not really sure. Oh, we still have the water effects. Ugh. Invisibility doesn't work. Don't waste your time on it. But look at this. Look how many sponges we got. We got 71 sponges. I can do math. 64, 69 of those, 14, 18, everything else. And that is good. And then I think you can do 2 more of these. Yeah, 2 more of those. And that's awesome. So I think we definitely have enough to do at least 1 conduit. Now comes the problem of needing Nautilus shells. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that between this clip and the next. And I'm thinking what we're going to do for the rest of the video is we're going to do a little bit of a time lapse, maybe a little bit of an underwater time lapse of building up the cliff sides on this and trying to figure it out a little bit. And then I think that'll be good for the episode. So let's go ahead and get on into a time lapse. I'm going to go figure out how in the world to get some more Nautilus shells because I don't believe we have many. Let's see here. Yeah, we have 3 Heart of the Seas, but we only have 1 Nautilus shell. So that's no bueno. That's for sure. We'll put this there. And then we'll go ahead and just drop all this here. And we're going to smelt these guys up. And it should be good. I'm really looking forward to this. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work and hopefully have some Nautilus shells, build a conduit, and we'll get to building. Alrighty, look at how much building I've done. Actually, it looks like I've done none, but I swear I've done quite a bit. And you saw in a little bit of a time lapse, I meant to do a little bit more. I was planning on doing this side of things, but then I ended up having a little bit of a better idea and what I wanted to do. So I have moved our villagers from over yonder because you can see that's the dock. I have moved them over here. So we now have this is an Unbreaking 3 guy. I don't have enough emeralds to trade with him, but that's okay. And then this guy is a Silk Touch, and it's for 1 emerald. So I managed to lock him in. This guy, not so much. That's okay if he gets out. Not a big deal. But I managed to change up the pathway for a good amount of this portion right here. And I think it's looking pretty darn good. I am quite pleased with it. I think the andesite just feels better, makes it feel more like a street than the dirt path. And yeah, I don't know, I like it more. I think it blends well with this color palette we already had going on in here. So I replaced all of the path blocks with andesite. I think it looks pretty good. And this all I started connecting up and then stopped right here. I eventually will get this pathway all sorted out, and then that'll be good as well. Got rid of the cobblestone here because we're going to put a building here. I don't really know what that's going to be, but we will put something here that is not going to be a wheat field. And the big project today was the docks. And so far, this is all we've got done. And I will say the granite is going to go away. I have a design already in mind that is going to be wonderful. It's going to take us a little bit to get there because it requires copper. And of course, that means I need to grind things out. But I think the end result is going to look really nice for this. And this is not a huge build, so it's going to be, I think, pretty decent. And the nice thing is we could extend it if we want it to be bigger. I think this is going to be big enough. If anything, I think that would extend out more, but there's some stuff down there that we have to figure out. We would have to refigure out then at least. So today, what I primarily wanted to do was get this dock stuff filled out and then the cliffs under the water. But part of the reason I wanted to do that was because I wanted, one, to have an island that's connected to the ground, but two, well, I wanted to figure out, I had this sort of lore concept of like, we have this island and then this is actually like the top of a mountain that has kind of been flooded. The world area around it has been flooded. And so now there's this island and then the one out over there. These two islands are connected by lore. And so I wanted to have a way to get over there, but I wasn't sure how we were going to do that. So there's going to be two different ways that we're going to do this. We're going to have a way that is just purely by walking across via a buoy system that makes it's going to be like a buoy system, I think, a guiding buoy system between islands to make it so you can use Frostwalker to get between them. And then I think that'll make life a little bit easier. Also, you may notice the water texture is back to normal vanilla texture. I kind of just got rid of the weirdness that we had going on. That was the water. It was an old BOO texture, I think, that just I forgot what actual Minecraft water looked like. I'm not actually a huge fan of the water, so I'm probably going to try and figure it out a little bit and try and make it a little better. But for right now, vanilla is fine with me. But again, the whole concept was how do we get from this island to that island and incorporate lore. So we're going to have the buoy system, which will be the Frostwalker aspect. And then there's going to be a whole other underwater city portion that is going to be in this style, but modified to be underwater. And I'm gonna somehow transport villagers and stuff down there, so they'll be in houses and all that. And houses will have like air pocket bubble things going on, so people will be actively living down underwater. And they've kind of just adapted with enchantments, technology, etc., to be able to live under the water. And that's kind of where we're going with this. And so part of the cliff stuff that I wanted to do was make the path that used to be the pathway up to this mountaintop, and now is the pathway down underwater. And so this was a little interesting to try and figure out because I wanted it to feel natural, as if it was something that was a natural path from the bottom of the seabed, which was actually like the plateau portion of a old cliff or something like that, or like an old land that had this natural path that they had made up. And so it needed to feel a little bit more natural. And so I made these cliffs, and I really wish that you would be able to walk naturally under here, but you can't really. So the cliff kind of comes down this way and then goes down here. And eventually what I'd like to use is a lot of moss to indicate kind of grassy patches, but underwater we'll use a lot of moss instead of grass because there would not be any dirt. And so I've done a good amount of gravel coverage. This side, not as much, but this side is entirely done. And so, yeah, the path's going to come right down here, and you can see it go all the way up there. And the nice thing is it's going to come down and then we'll just be able to kind of make this like straight path. Well, not obviously straight, but like curving path around to the island that's going to be right over there. I think that's going to be really, really cool. And it's going to make it so we have a whole, oh, wow, that guy was one shot. Okay. It's going to be able to incorporate this enchanting station a bit. And it's going to also be able to then make an underwater town, which is going to be fun because we now have the one conduit that I've made, and we will then just have conduits that light our way because this is not that bad to see, I don't think, underwater with the conduit power. It gives us night vision pretty much, and it's pretty easy to see. But let's look at these cliffs real quick because I do got to say, I really like how they turned out. So we've got some natural cliff sides here. Just throwing gravel on top and some seagrass really makes it pop, makes it feel pretty Minecrafty natural, as I just tried to mimic what they had here, and it's generally just like a whole, just one layer of gravel, and that was really about it. And then some taller sections on the sides just to indicate that it is a pretty sheer cliff. And, you know, I think it actually looks pretty darn good. So I'm going to eventually get some kelp and dot it around here. I'm thinking we're going to make a like little bit of a kelp farm down here, like a building that is dedicated to farming kelp. And so it's going to be an actual like town that's going to be underneath here. And I think this is going to be actually really, really cool. I'm actually really excited about this. I wasn't sure how to feel, but I think it's going to feel really cool. And so I'm not really sure what the path block, what do you think the path block should be made out of in order to indicate it as an underwater path? I'm really not sure. A part of me feels like we could go with this whole granite terracotta feel, but I think we may hold off on that and wait until you see what I'm going to be doing with this whole build before you maybe make that decision. But I think this is going to be really good. So this is as far as we got. I ran out of stone. I don't have enough stone. We're going to be addressing that in next episode. But eventually this wall all will connect back down to here. And this cliff is going to meander back into this. And then I think that should be pretty good. I may get rid of this sand and replace it all with stone. And then, yeah, it's going to be pretty nice. It's already kind of meandering back in. I just wanted to make it a little more natural. And the conduit, it's a little annoying that it takes so long to take effect. It's kind of cool, but kind of annoying. But y'all, I think that's going to have to do it for this episode. I know not a crazy amount of building exactly the normal way, I guess, but I think what we've got here is a great start. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, leave a like in real life, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Brew and Build. Bye-bye.